So in today's video I'm going to be doing an updated skincare routine and telling you about all of the skincare products that I am currently using and loving. Now I haven't actually done one of these videos in about a year, so it feels like forever, and I know whenever I talk about skincare I say that I'm quite stubborn with my skincare. I don't like to chop and change a lot because I think your skin can sometimes react badly to that. However, since I last made one of these videos a year ago, pretty much all of the products I use have changed. So I thought it was about time I made another one. I'd got quite a lot of requests to do another one, so I thought, why not? And before I start with this video, a couple of things. First of all, I'm very, very sorry if the lighting is a little bit crazy. We're having work done on the house at the moment, and there is currently no electric upstairs, so I do not have my normal lights on. I don't have the pretty lights on in the background, so I'm hoping, obviously I've got a bit more light coming from the side here, but I'm hoping you guys don't mind and you can still see me. Secondly, I have a jumper with my name on it. I'm super excited by this. I hope you guys like it. My name is Fleur. I found this in Whistles, and I had seen it a few times and resisted because it was quite expensive, but at the end of the day I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to get a jumper with my name on it that is really 80s. There are actually quite a lot of jumpers out there at the moment with Fleur on them, I don't know why, but this one is the best and I got it. And thirdly, I wanted to do a little bit of a disclaimer skincare wise, just to say that while everyone's skin is different, so recommending products can be a little bit tricky, to help you guys kind of understand like which products I like and why. My skin is normal. It does tend to get a little bit dry. I'm not overly oily or dry or combination. I'm quite lucky in that sense. I do have quite a kind of standard middle of the road skin kind of type, and I do get the occasional breakout, the occasional dry patch. I do get occasionally oily like around my nose and things, but I am fairly balanced when it comes to my skin personally. So a lot of these products will be applicable to kind of all skin types, not specifically targeted to oily or very dry. So just keep that in mind when you are thinking about, you know, whether or not you would like them. So starting off with cleansing, I am utterly obsessed with this product. I thought I had found my favourite cleansing balm when I found the Emma Hardy Amazing Face Moringa Cleansing Balm. I think that's it. Kind of a long name. This, however, is the Sarah Chapman Skinesis Ultimate Cleanse, and this is better than the Emma Hardy one, in my opinion. I think this is absolutely amazing. I've done a review on all of the cleansing balms I've tried. I've tried about 11 or 12, and I've split them into 2 blog posts, which I'll link in the info bar below if you guys are interested in cleansing balms. I love them. I personally think they are the best, most easy, kind of quick way to cleanse whilst still being really, really good for your skin. For me, it takes less time than using a face wipe. I use a flannel, I massage the balm into my skin, right into my eyelashes to get all my makeup off, and then I wipe it off with a flannel, and if I'm feeling particularly good I'll do it twice, so that once to get all the makeup off and once to actually like really cleanse my skin thoroughly. But most of the time I just do it once, but this stuff is so effective, I can't even tell you. It's super expensive, it's £40. And as another little bit of a disclaimer, expensive skincare is very much a personal thing, and if you are not interested in expensive skincare, there are a couple of budget items in this video, but I have also done a top 10 skincare items under £10 video, which again I will link below for you all. But anyway, this Sarah Chapman Cleansing Balm is by far the best, and again if you want more budget recommendations for buying cleansing balms, they tend to be quite pricey, but there are a few cheaper alternatives. I would check out the blog posts, I'll link them below, about the other cleansing balms that I've tried, because there's a couple in there that are definitely more affordable. In terms of scrub, I've just purchased a brand new Soap & Glory Scrub Atomic face scrub, which I have been loving for the last few months. I've gone through a whole tube of this, which I don't use it every day. I probably use it once or twice a week. It does say daily, but I think it's a bit harsh for every day in my opinion, because it is a manual exfoliator, so it does have the beads in it, but it also has fruit acids in it for extra kind of chemical exfoliation as well. Really lovely. This leaves my skin feeling super smooth. It smells lovely, and in general I just like the way this performs. It's not too harsh, it's just harsh enough, it's not like too delicate. I really like that a lot, and it is affordable. I think it's about £9 in Boots, and because it's Soap & Glory they're always on offer as well. In terms of treatments, like spot treatments, I know I mentioned tea tree oil a lot, and I still do use that if I break out, especially if it's non-hormonal, but generally when I break out around my chin area here, which tends to be kind of hormonal breakouts. I've been using the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel. This, I think, is a new product to their line. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks, mainly on my chin. If I've been getting a breakout for like a few little spots, I use this on that area and it really helps to clear them up quicker. It doesn't so much help like prevent them actually coming, because hormonal spots, obviously, like, it's not so much related to bacteria as it is to your hormones, but it really has been helping to clear them up a lot quicker. And then for my moisturizer, I use the Organic Pharmacy Antioxidant Face Cream. This stuff is so good. I've been using it probably for coming on to 2 months now. It looks like this. It smells very citrusy and nice. I sometimes struggle with citrus scents because they remind me of bathroom cleaners, but this is a really nice fresh scent. As you can see, I've probably used about 2/3 of it. The consistency of this is really beautiful. It's almost like a gel cream, like it feels very light, but it leaves your skin feeling so smooth and moisturized and just comfortable. Really lovely. I would not recommend getting this near your eyes though, because it does sting your eyes. I've done that a couple of times and it's not very nice. But all in all, I really love this. The one downside to it is the fact that it doesn't have SPF. Whilst the weather hasn't been very good in the last few months, I've just been relying on my foundation, which has been fine. But when the sun comes out, the summertime, spring and summer, I do not only spend more time outside, but it's also sunnier instead of just being cloudy all the time. So whilst I am getting a little bit of protection from my foundation anyway, in the warmer months I like to actually wear like a proper sun cream. If you guys have any recommendations for that, then please let me know, because I really like the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream SPF 50, but I generally use that when I'm on holiday, you know, when you need like a proper sun cream, and it is quite thick, so for using it for every day it's a bit much, but that's what I've kind of been using in the time being until I find another one. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. In terms of eye cream, I have been switching recently. I love my Isolix eye cream from Indeed. That's what I'm using at the moment, but I've also been using the Boots Botanics eye cream, which is really good if you have sensitive eyes, or if you want something quite light, if you are quite young but you still want to use an eye cream for prevention of fine lines instead of treating them, then the Botanics one is a really nice option, and it's also quite affordable as well. I think it's about £6 or £7. This one is a little bit more expensive, but you can still get it in Boots. But I find that this is just so effective in terms of depuffing and really kind of smoothing out the eye area. You can see like an instant result when you use it, which I really like. I've been using it for probably about 2 years or a year and a half maybe, and I really still like it, and I haven't found an eye cream that is as effective for me. So I really like that one a lot. In the evening, I don't use a night cream. I've been using the Sarah Chapman Skinesis Overnight Facial, which I have spoken about in a video before. This is absolutely amazing. This is an instant wow product. It's one of those things that you can use once and you instantly see a difference. It is just beautiful. It is very expensive, as I said before with the cleanser. The Sarah Chapman line is pricey. You can get it in Space NK. But it is wonderful, like really wonderful. My skin has never felt so soft or smooth in the morning as when I use this. And if you are worried about using oil on your skin, you shouldn't be for a start, because if you use the right kind of oil on your skin, it's really good for it. It's also good for balancing oils as well if you're oily, but it really just is so nourishing and wonderful, and I really like this a lot, and I find it just helps to kind of keep everything really moisturised and smooth, and just keep my skin balanced as well. And then for masks, I have 3 masks. I do chop and change masks quite a lot, but at the moment I've been loving these 3. This one is one that I had in my monthly favourites recently. It's the Organic Pharmacy Purifying Seaweed Clay Mask. This is the one I use if I feel like I'm having a breakout or if I've got clogged pores, and it really just helps to kind of bring everything out and just make you feel a whole lot better about your skin situation, if you guys know what I mean. If you're having a breakout and you just feel like horrible, I love using clay masks, and I think this one is really gentle as well. It doesn't leave your skin feeling like super stripped. So that's up there with my kind of all-time favourites, the Borghese Fango mask and the Glam Glow mask. I still love and use those, but this is kind of what I'm using at the moment. Another clay mask that I've also been using is from Clay Spray, which I've spoken about in another video recently as well. Clay Spray is kind of a funny brand because while it is in an aerosol, it's not actually a spray. Like, it's not going to spray out and you don't have to worry about it, because this is actually like, this product is like dark brown. One thing I have found with these is that while I do really like the way you can kind of spray out the products, they are not very practical. They are quite messy and they tend to leak a little bit. A lot of the time you'll open up this lid here and like some of it will have sprayed out, even though the cap obviously hasn't been pushed because the lid's been on. So they are a little bit messy, so I would recommend being careful with these, but they are really, really good. So this one especially is the Glow Red Clay with Cacao, and it smells and looks like chocolate. This is like a scary, scary looking mask, but it is really lovely in terms of giving your skin just a real kind of fresh glow to it. I tend to use this if I am feeling a little bit dull, like if my skin is looking a bit dull or I'm just feeling a little bit blah. I think this just works really, really nicely, and I'm definitely a big fan of the Clay Spray masks. And then last but not least is a kind of everyday mask. I tend to use face masks quite a lot, so I don't want to use the super strong and powerful ones too much. So this one is really good for kind of day to day because it is quite moisturising, it's quite light and gentle. It's the Body Shop Honey and Oat 3-in-1 Scrub Mask to cleanse, polish and moisturise in one, with oatmeal grains and community fair trade honey. And this says it's for normal to dry skin, so it is more focused on the moisturising front. First of all, this stuff smells amazing. Like, it's not too sweet, it doesn't smell really like honey. I don't really like honey that much. It just smells really fresh and nice and just natural smelling. I like it a lot. One thing I would say with this mask is don't leave it to dry for too long, because sometimes if you leave it to like fully dry for like 20 minutes, the oats will like really sit to your skin and then it can be quite difficult to get it off and you have to like use a flannel and kind of soak them off again. I tend to use this, put it on 5 minutes and then really kind of use it to exfoliate my skin, and it's just lovely. It really is. It's very kind of nourishing feeling. It just leaves your skin feeling very happy and comfortable, and it smells like you want to eat it, so that is always a good thing. That is it for my skincare routine video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do have any recommendations for products that you think I would like, then let me know in the comment section below, and until next time, I hope you guys all have an amazing week. Bye! This is my makeup bag secret weapons. Now, I was kind of excited by the concept of this video because I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do something